So with all this news about different guys that could be going everywhere, one possibility, or I don't want to say possibility, but one thing that's been mentioned is from the boy Green 25 on Twitter said that Deebo Samuel has had his name kicked around in trade talks with the New York Jets. Now, on the surface, this one seems interesting because he obviously is in the last year of his rookie deal. But more interestingly, even though he's not on the defensive side of the ball, is that Robert Saleh was the defensive coordinator in San Francisco his first 2 years in the league. So there is some familiarity there. But even if, and I've been looking at this, even if the Jets were to give up 2 first-round picks for San Francisco, I don't think it would be wise for them to make that gamble and even, like I said, even gamble on the fact that one of those, if they did draft a wide receiver, that he would turn into anywhere near
You're
the
saying that they
talent.
would trade 2 first-round picks to the 49ers for Deebo Samuel?
I saw that somewhere. Don't quote me. It's not me. So I saw that somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I saw it somewhere. Someone out there on the Twitter sphere.
That's not happening.
No, it won't happen. I'm just saying someone on the Twitter sphere said it. And I was like,
Yeah.
even like any draft picks, whether it's a first and a second or a first and a third, whatever it is, right?
Devontae Adams was traded for a first and a second, and Devontae Adams is better than Deebo. So Deebo's probably going for
A
few
second and a third.
seconds or a
But
third.
but still, any of those, like a second round pick, I don't think you can really try to speculate that receiver is going to be better than what Deebo has shown so far. I mean, he had a good first year, decent second year. This last year's third year, he really elevated his game, and it looks like he can only get better from here. So I think they should keep him. And I mean, if the team that probably would get talked about more of him going to was Miami, because I remember even seeing on his Instagram story he trains in Miami, so he was looking for a Miami realtor to get a house, and that freaked out fans in San Francisco because they thought he was going to reunite with his boy Mike McDaniel in Miami. But alas, it was not. He said, no, I'm just doing that. So what do you think of the Jets possibly trying to get Deebo, as unlikely as it seems?
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to get somebody to be their number one. I'm not quite sure who it's gonna be, but Deebo could be an attractive option. I'm not sure if Deebo is a number one wide receiver. I see him as more of a Cordell Patterson. I see him as more of a utility guy. He's a lot involved in the run game a lot now. He's on jet sweeps. He's sometimes even passing the ball. You never know what to expect. And yeah, he does line up at wide receiver. That is his position, but he's more of a utility guy. When I think of a number one wide receiver, I think of a Devontae Adams, a DK Metcalf, an AJ Brown,
Cooper
something like
Kupp.
that. So I think Cooper Kupp. I think AJ Brown and DK Metcalf are more likely the options to go to the Jets just because they are true receivers. But with that Jets system, they do run the Shanahan, LaFleur type offense. So I wouldn't be surprised if they went after Samuel, but I really doubt Kyle Shanahan wants to give him up.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe. At 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away AirPods, so don't miss out on that. Thank you, and tune into the next one.